Welcome back to Studio Chatter. You might be thinking of a home makeover, but you like what you have. Here's a solution, a mini makeover. Welcome Angela Ingo to the table. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
This makes me excited already.
Yes, me too.
We've just had a mini makeover here.
Yes, and that's fun. Angela, tell us a little bit about who you are.
Okay, thank you. So I have been living in Spanish Fork for about 26 years.
Oh, wow.
It feels so strange that it really has been that long. Mm-hmm. I have 3 children. My oldest is married and has 2 children and a half.
Aww.
One is on the way.
Yes, okay.
I have a son out of the house and a 16-year-old daughter at home.
Okay.
So I started doing this kind of thing probably 18, 20 years ago, honestly.
Wow.
It all started with family members that were moving, needed help with staging. We figured a few things out. Mm-hmm. And then in my neighborhood, I started realizing, okay, there are certain things that if you do them, it doesn't matter what the space is, they're going to work in any space. And so we had this little challenge in our neighborhood, and I said, hey, anybody that wants to have a room makeover, let's try this. And at the end of the summer, we will do a little like PowerPoint thing and show what we did, and we used only what they had in their house.
Okay.
And so that's how it started. And then I, as experience and time went on, I'm like, this totally works. It doesn't matter what you have, whether it's a little studio or it's a 9,000 square foot house, the principles are the same. And so it evolved into this business, and then it's just been something that I've just been doing for a long time now. So I've kind of
no previous education, just a love for decorating, or did you do a little bit?
I have a degree in graphic design.
Okay.
And so I always had the creative side, but I didn't really realize how much I loved doing hands-on. So much more fun than in front of the computer for me.
Totally.
Are you going to share with us then what these easy steps are?
Yes,
So-
a few of them.
Yes, so I really want to be able to help women particularly, because they're the ones that care the most about how their house feels.
Right.
That there are some simple things you can do without buying anything. Of course, there's things that you can buy that help definitely add.
Right.
Yes.
But I wanted to be able to help you see that there are a simple thing. A lot of people have lamps in their house.
Okay.
Now, it's amazing to me how many people don't turn their lamps on. And so I just wanted to show you today. Lamp right here, it's in your house, it's seemingly daylight, and so most people don't turn the lamp on. But I want you to see what a dramatic difference it makes if we turn the lamp on and see, look what a difference how does that feel? It
cozy. Like I do that a lot at my house. It just, that ambiance changes a little bit.
It totally warms it up, doesn't it?
It makes it inviting.
Yes.
Yeah. So if there's one thing, it's turn your lamps on. And if you don't have a lamp, that is what you want on your list.
Okay.
When you're ready, purchase a lamp, bring it in, and if you have 3 lamps in a triangle pattern in a room, it makes all the difference. You don't even turn any overhead lighting on.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's amazing.
Tip.
Okay.
So,
That's a good
lighting, really great.
Lighting.
Really great tip.
Okay.
Second
In my
thing is,
bedroom, I do have 3. Okay.
second thing is, you want to bring in natural elements.
Okay.
So natural elements are going to be any kind of greenery. It can be flowers.
Yes.
It can be real
Rocks.
plants. It can be rocks. It can be any kind of, really anything in Mother Nature that you want to bring in.
Okay.
But if you do that, it creates this amazing layer to your space that just softens it, and it makes it just feel more at home. So if you'll notice, rooms that don't have any plants compared to rooms that do have some kind of a natural element, like even if we just go like this, see how that
Stark.
it feels
A little bit
different,
more
doesn't
industrial.
it? Yeah. And you add this, and all of a sudden, it feels better. And it looks better. Now, a lot of times we're all about how it looks, right? But I'm trying to help people see when you change things around in your space using the specific design principles, it feels different. And what more do you want than to have a place that feels amazing for your family to be in, for the people that are your people to be able to gather and want to be and just hang out.
Right.
So it
I like
really
that.
does
Love
make a
that.
difference.
Okay.
Well, sometimes, you think about making over an entire house or a room or whatever, and it can feel overwhelming.
Yeah.
So how do you minimize that process?
I have an online course. I just created this last year, you guys.
Oh, great.
So I started like realizing that there's a lot of people that want to know how to do it, but they're not quite sure what steps to follow. So the online course has 7 steps that you can go through with whatever space you're in, and you can make over that space in one day.
Okay.
One
Wow.
day, and it's using what you have.
Okay.
It's using what you have.
Online.
And if anyone is interested in that course, I have a coupon code that says that if you put in 100, like 100 off, you get $100 off.
Okay.
And so the course goes through and it tells you some specific order to do things, so you'll know.
Oh, awesome.
So there was one other thing I wanted to show you that you added. So with 3, we said lighting,
Yes.
flower or plants,
Elements.
flowers.
Okay.
The other one is fabric.
Oh.
And pillows are a great way to add fabric.
Like another texture, something.
Yes,
Okay.
something that's got some texture, a pattern, a color. That
the curtains
creates a
count
different
as part
curtains
of that?
count,
Okay.
a rug counts.
Okay.
Blankets.
Throw
everything.
blankets.
How much is too much, or is there a too much?
There
You know what
can
I
be
mean?
too much.
Okay. Because we've gone to a really simplistic,
Yes.
Yes.
minimalist, and then I feel like we're kind of bringing back some rich colors. I don't know, where are we right now? with
Well,
decorating?
we're honestly trending a little more traditional. Isn't that interesting? And even trending a little bit more to off-white, beigey colors.
Yep.
Isn't that strange? But it's coming back around.
It is.
All things design, they just revolve and have some tweaks along the way that modernize them and update them. And you know, the Parade of Homes is going on.
Yeah.
If you walk through, and it's fun to see what the new trends are. You know, there are a lot of white walls, and there's a lot of black walls, and green walls, and green cabinetry.
I saw kind of like a couple of homes with a boho fill, a lot of more wood coming back, some wood
Yes.
cabinets or colored cabinets. It wasn't all
Yes.
just white anymore.
Yep, the white is kind of stepping back. People are wanting things to be more cozy because everybody's hanging out in their house more than maybe they did before, and it's not as comfortable when it's all white.
Well, and
you
I think
can
it's
feel
that
that.
feel.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, it's the feel.
It's creating the feel, and sometimes that
Yeah.
stark white creates a feeling
It's
of like
beautiful to look
sit
at, but-
and don't
Yeah, don't move.
Or don't sit. Yeah.
Yeah, so really what I'm wanting people to really recognize is you can take things you have already, start with that, and move those things around, add a few other little pieces that maybe you had in one room to another room, a lamp, some pillows, some
Is it
plants.
best to like take everything off of this space, except for maybe
Yes,
couches
if you're
or whatever?
when you're
per se?
redoing a space, you actually want to take everything out of the space that doesn't belong.
Oh, that makes me nervous because then what if it doesn't go back right?
Gotta take pictures.
Good point.
But if we don't like the feel, then I guess it doesn't
shouldn't go
matter.
back right.
Right?
That's true.
That's
So
true,
I
yeah.
do a lot of decorating with books. I'm glad you brought these books. And you, like for the 4th of July coming up, I will go into my library and take the jackets off and get my red, white, and blue spines to show in my
That's a cute
decorating.
color.
It is a beautiful
in the
way to do
fall,
that.
I do a lot, like my black books. But then I also like to turn them this way. I mean, I'm sure
Yep.
everybody already knows, but I like to, have them face like that, so you get the pages.
And
too.
it gives you
So-
just a different feel.
Oh, there's my magic.
Thank you, Stacey.
You're welcome.
And the other thing is, when you have the books, it lifts up the plant, so the plant fits right. If we don't have the plant, look how the scale is off. You see that?
Yeah.
They're a little too low. But when you have the books, it creates the right scale
Yeah.
to go with it. Isn't that fun?
That's fun.
Those are
Little
great
things.
tips.
Little things make a difference.
So what's your favorite thing to do in a home? When you go into someone's home, it sounds like these are your 3 go-tos. The
They
lighting.
are, because
Okay.
even if you've got an old couch, you've got furniture that you really want to replace, but you just haven't yet.
Okay.
You bring some fresh new pillows, you turn on some lamps, you bring some fresh greenery in there. It
really
makes a
changes.
difference. Really, it does.
I did that with pillows,
Yeah.
and my husband hates pillows. So what's a great alternative? He hates throw pillows.
Well, a lot of men hate pillows. You could just do
Yes?
less.
Okay.
Don't do as many pillows, and do a pretty little throw that's just really
throws,
simply
yeah.
put over the couch or over the chair.
Okay.
That will add the softened, layered feel, and it will feel more comfortable and not. Men will almost
I think
always
it's
hate
so
pillows.
funny.
It's
I
pretty
know,
universal.
like,
Snuggle
Yes.
up to them,
Yeah.
but they're always like, there's so many on here. We have to take them off every time. But then I find them like snuggled up to one.
And then you're like,
really
but don't
glad.
touch the nice pillows, right?
Right.
Maybe that's why they just don't want to touch the nice
I've had to
decorative
find
pillows.
balance. Nice pillows that are comfy, cozy.
Yes.
Oh, well, that's great. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
You're
Welcome.
Yeah,
You're welcome. Thanks,
really
you guys.
pretty.
It was so great to be here.
Thank you.
Coming up next on Studio Chatter, have the kids lost the motivation to read? We can fix that.